Hey guys, it's Meteor back with another Red Dead Redemption 2 video, and in today's video I've got some mysterious locations and interesting places to go and see. So if you guys do go ahead and enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like, that would be very much appreciated. And also go ahead and subscribe if you guys want to stay tuned for more Red Dead Redemption videos and content like this. Now with that out of the way guys, let's get straight into the video. So the very first location is Moonstone Pond. Now this place sounds mysterious, so I thought I'd come here at 2 AM since a lot of things have been happening during 2 AM in this game. But sadly nothing actually happened. I didn't see anything spawn in. So maybe I have to have a certain type of weather. But anyway, there was this little shed over here and a lot of bats flew out of here when I first got in here. But I went ahead and walked inside, and as you see here, what looks to be someone that's been squashed by the tree, which is a little sad. But other than that, there's really nothing in here that you can find apart from some places you can loot. I believe there's a jewelry bag in here which you can go ahead and loot and steal, which I believe can give you quite a bit of money. But if you guys go inside, it's easy to get out. There's a ladder to the side. But that's really it for this location. If you guys want to come here during 2 AM and try and find something here, I feel like Moonstone Pond, there's a lot more to it. So let's go ahead and move on to our next location. So this next location is called Serpent Mound, and I know a lot of you guys may have been here before or seen this place before because of that treasure map that you can find here. But the reason why I added this to the list is because of the rocks at the head of the serpent. Now these rocks make like a shape of an eye, and the reason why this caught my attention was because in GTA the symbol of an eye is very important to some mysteries in there, and the eye is very, very important in this game as well. And I'll tell you guys why at the end of this video. But going back to the snake, now this place is very interesting, and yeah, I thought I'd come back at 2 AM and see if I could find anything happen. Obviously nothing happened, sadly, but I thought it was worth a shot. So yeah, let's move on to our next location. So this next location is another very, very interesting location. If you guys make your way over to this little area over here, it's a little creepy in a way, because if you guys make your way down here, you will see like a skeleton in the middle and all these bones everywhere. And I think it's like this little trench or old tomb or something. But I know a lot of people already know about this, but I thought it was worth adding to the list because this place is very interesting. Now I didn't come here at 2 AM, so if you guys want to go ahead and do that and see if anything happens, definitely let me know, because I believe there's more to this mystery. It's not just a location. I reckon there's a lot more to this to be discovered. So let's go ahead and move on to our next location. So this next location isn't very mysterious or creepy at all. It's more of an interesting location to come check out, and it's located right at the very top of the map. And the reason why I made my way all the way up here was because I was on another mountain somewhere and I saw something reflecting, and that turned out to be like this tower structure. But anyway, I made my way over here, and I found this little campsite. No one is actually here. I've come here a lot of times, and this campsite has stayed here, so I believe it's a permanent campsite. And this fire seems to stay lit for the whole time. But if you guys make your way up onto the hill where the house is located, and if you go around to the back, you can go underneath the house and steal a whole bunch of ammunition down there. So I believe what it looks to be is some sort of gunsmith's house or some guy that makes ammunition and guns. But if you guys go inside of it, you can actually go up into the tower, and there's nothing actually interesting up there. I didn't find any lettering or any messages up there, just an awesome view of the whole map. So it's definitely a place to come check out. Even though there's nothing interesting here, it's an awesome place to see the view of the whole map. And yeah, definitely steal some ammunition while you're up here. So let's go ahead and move on to our next location. So this next location is the swamp area. Now the swamp, if you guys come here at night, it can be very mysterious and especially creepy. If you guys come over to this area or this location of the swamp, you will find this lady, and she's like crying or whatever, and she will try to attack you when you approach her. and then when she runs off, a whole bunch of other guys come and attack you, so be ready to fight. But I ended up dying because I wasn't ready, and I was messing up with the buttons. But that's not all that's creepy here. There's like this little shack as well, and it's located off the side of the swamp. And if you make your way over here, and if you guys go inside, it's very mysterious, because when you guys make your way inside, you will find different messages around the room. If you guys make your way over to this little table over here, and if you guys go on first person, you seem to read it better than using binoculars, as you see here. But pretty much this guy is talking about some guy named Jimmy or something like that, and I believe this mystery will only be able to be solved, or fully solved, once we unlock more of the map, especially down towards the left bottom corner of the map, because there's a map here on one of the tables, and I believe it's the map of a place called Armadillo, and if we go to this place, I believe we'll find something, or the answer to this mystery about Jimmy or whoever it is. But definitely come check this place out, because this place is definitely mysterious, and there could be a whole lot more to this mystery. So yeah, like I said, definitely come and check the swamp area out, because there's so much that goes on here, and yeah. So this next location is towards the top of the map, and if you guys make your way up here, you will find a little shed slash house thing that's been struck by a meteor. And if you guys make your way inside, it can be a little disturbing, because there's some people that are inside that actually got burnt by the meteor, and the meteor is actually still steaming, so that means the meteor struck recently, not too long ago. Now I know this has been discovered a little while ago, I think like a day or two ago, but the reason why I added this into the list is because in those videos, they didn't actually show the full impact zone of the meteor shower. Yes, it's not just one meteor. There's actually a whole bunch of meteors that are struck down. Because if you guys make your way up towards the top of the mountain, towards the border of the map, you will find a whole bunch of trees that have been blown outwards. And if you guys make your way closer to it, you will find a massive crater and a whole bunch of meteors inside of it, with a fairly big one right in the center. Now, the reason why I added this in, like I said before, was because a lot of other videos didn't actually include this. I'm not too sure if they didn't see this or if they didn't find this, but it's quite easy to see. You can't miss it. So I believe I'm not the first one to find this, but I thought I'd add this in because I haven't found any videos anywhere on YouTube that actually show this place. So definitely come check it out, because it's really awesome. So yeah. So let's move on to some more recent discoveries. Now, if you guys make your way up to the top of Mount Shan once again for another Easter egg, you guys will find the second UFO. Yes, that's correct. The second UFO has been found in Red Dead Redemption 2. And if you guys make your way over to this location here, up on top of this rock during 2 AM, you will find another small object hovering in the sky, just like a UFO. And I believe it stays here for an hour. And then it will leave during 3 AM. Or I think you can shoot it as well, and that will make it leave. But just like the first one that was found, this one hovers around during 2 AM. But I'm not too sure if it has to be raining or not. And if it does, it's very simple to make it rain at 2 AM. And the trick to do that is if you set up a campfire nearby and then leave the game and come back into the game, and if you keep doing that until it starts to rain, then quickly sleep until night and then make your way up to the mountain. By the time you get up to the mountain, it will almost be 2 AM, and then you just wait there for a little bit and it should spawn in. Now let's move on to our very last mystery. So yet again, I saved the best to last, and that is a second mural that I managed to find while exploring this cave here. And this cave is located in this area of the map. Now there's two entrances to get in. The first one is behind a waterfall, and if you guys go this way, it can be a little difficult to find the room that I'm in. You have to go around some corners and through some tunnels. The easiest way I recommend going is if you guys go on top of the hill, go around towards the riverside, and you'll find a cliff, and in that cliff you'll find a crack, and you guys can slide down there and it'll take you straight into this room. And I'm going to say right now, I believe I'm not the first person to find this, especially when this cave is the location of some treasure. But if we look at this mural here, you'll find that there's a massive cow with a missing eye. So maybe there's an eye somewhere around the map that you can locate or something like that. And maybe you place it in the cow's eye, and then it will unlock something like a key or something. Or maybe if you guys manage to steal a rock from the Serpent Mound where the eye is, and then maybe place it in the cow's eye on this mural, maybe that does something, if that's even possible. But there's something in common with both the first mural and this mural, and that is they like to repeat something on there. So like with the first one, they have heaps of hands, and this one there's heaps of animals. Now I'm not sure if they're all the same animal. It looks like the different animals like horses, sheep, and cows and stuff like that. And if you guys look at the end of the mural, you guys will find like this tree with some things hanging off it. And if you guys have noticed in the startup menu, sometimes you will find a tree that's got some hanging bottles. Now the location of this tree is right in this area. Now if you guys have passed through this area, you would have definitely noticed this tree before. It's very hard to miss, especially when it's by itself on top of this hill. And if you guys come close to it, you'll notice there's some bottles hanging from it. Now I'm not too sure if those were bottles in the mural that were hanging from that tree, but if so, that means that this tree is linked to that mural. And if that's the case, maybe we shoot the right bottles in the right order, and it could unlock something like a key or even the cow's eye. But I highly doubt that, because that could be a bit far-fetched. But anything can happen with Rockstar. You never know. But I thought that this was very interesting. As soon as I saw that mural and I saw that tree, instantly I thought of this tree. Especially when Rockstar featured this tree in the startup menu when you hung around this place when you left the game. But other than that, guys, that's really the end of my video. That's all I have to show you. But definitely stay tuned for more, because I'm going to be searching all these mysteries. I'm going to be definitely coming up with all these different theories and trying to solve them. So stay tuned by subscribing, and you want to turn on notifications so you guys don't miss any of my videos. And also, it'll be very much appreciated if you guys did drop a like. But with that, I'll see you guys. That's the end of my video, and I'll see you in my next one.